I think my stream might be a little behind, actually. Maybe let me refresh in a little bit. Oh, I'm not behind. Okay. Halodude not really having the greatest start in the world. Getting hit by the first Waddle Doo. Streams aren't synced, so I can't really tell exactly what's going on. Both with clean powerless movement so far, though. Alright, so a bit of background on the runners. Thanks, Laurie, for syncing the timers. Yeah, chooch ahead because of that little mistake by Halo in the first room. Anyways, so a little background on the runners. Both relatively long-time runners of NIDL. Halodude held the world record for over 2 years, starting in... his time is still number 3 on the boards right now. He held the world record for over 2 years. From February 2017, when he got a 39.29, to his most recent PB in July 2018, which was a 38.47, and that is his current PB on the boards right now. And it was world record until I beat it 4 weeks ago with 38.37. But anyways, so Halo, he's been running the game for a very, very long time. Ever since 2013, I believe. Or 2014, maybe. But he's like a serious veteran. Not known for doing any crazy flashy strats, but known for his insane consistency. So you might see that come into play this race. He won last year's tournament. And he also won the 2017 tournament. So he's looking to defend his title with a third one this tournament. So on the other side, Chooch, runner from New Jersey. He participated in the 2017 tournament, but he didn't really run the game super seriously at that point. But then for last year's tournament, then he really kicked it up a notch, and I think he ended off the tourney with a PB of 42.17? 42.17, I think. And right now his PB is a 42.06, having just improved that by a little bit. Also known for being very consistent, and also known for having like a very high sum of best, being able to play very close to sum of best. Both of these runners very similar in their playstyles. So Halodude's PB being over 2 minutes faster than Chooch's, but also probably rusty because he hasn't played this game since August. Wow, 330 for Halo, 328 for Chooch. Very, very solid World 1s. I didn't really say much because it was just standard stuff the entire time. These guys are really not making many mistakes so far. But yeah, so... where was I at with introducing them? So yeah, very similar playstyles. Halo probably having maybe some rust because before the tournament started he hadn't played the game for, I believe, 9 months. And Chooch having played the game a little bit more. But in Halodude's most recent race, he in his most recent race against Reeler, he did get a 39.57, which, ooh, taking a hit from that Needle guy. Chooch honestly having a very solid lead right now of like 5-6 seconds. Gonna be doing this double star to insta-kill his wheelie, and he gets it. So Chooch probably being a little more fresh, but Halo is also known for really hitting his stride in late game. Halodude, before I came around, Halodude had by far the best late game of any top runner, and that was really what let him be the world record holder for so long, because late game in this game is by far the most important. being able to adapt to 7-2 patterns and stuff like that. He was also the first one to pioneer the use of wheel in World 6, which we will probably see him do. Alright. So I think that's enough about the runner's background. So yeah, both relatively long-time runners. Halodude, world record holder for 2 years. Looking to get his 3rd straight tournament title, but like Laurie pointed out, this year is going to be the hardest yet because we have so many new talented runners this year. And yeah, the competition is fiercer than ever. So we're going in here. I think both runners... Oh, wait, Halo? Oh, he messes it up a little bit. But Halo doing the newer strat, while Chooch going with the old one. But I don't know if Halo saved any time. That new strat saves about 1.75 seconds. But Halo got hit in the middle, so I don't know if he actually saved any by doing that. Chooch still hanging on to a 4 or 5 second lead. It's still a very close race. Very few mistakes from both sides still. You're getting into 2-4, and they're going to be using Spark on TikTok. Spark. One of the highest DPS abilities in the game, very easy to use. You just stand there and you'll be... You can do that little optimization that Chooch does there where you jump on the 4th one. Just saves a tiny bit of time. Oh, Halo also doing it. So, ever since about a month after... I think it was like a month or 2 after last tournament. Marsh, or Mapler 902... 90210, I think? Can't remember the numbers, he's got 5 numbers in there. But he came back, he was one of the ones who originally routed this game in 2012. And he came back, and he's found so many tiny little optimizations in the last year or so. A lot of them are starting to get picked up by a lot of runners. Yeah, so stuff like... that, so okay, Halodude, instead of doing cannon jump, choosing to puff the parasol, which is very slightly slower, but much more consistent in my opinion. And, ooh, because Chooch got hit on cannon jump, these guys are very close now. Within like 2 seconds. Still an incredibly clean run from both of them. Chooch going for sub-pixel, missing it. Sorry, I just had dinner. Oh my goodness. And here we are. What is going on? They're within 1 second. This race shaped up to be a really good one. So, as I previously said, oh, Halo, I guess, changing his live split layout mid-run to have decimals. Shout outs to Halo. Getting the same pay roller pattern. What is this? Anyone in the chat have GSA syncs? Oh, and Chooch messing up, letting Halo take the lead. So Halo going to be ahead now by 4 seconds? 3 or 4 seconds? It's really, really close still. Chooch with both of them with sub 5 Ice Cream Islands. Very, very nice. Very solid. This is where we might see them start to diverge though, because Butter Building can wow, really good TikTok, but then he gets hit at the end. Chooch getting an up input, and okay, wow, these guys are literally mirror images of each other right now. This is a really exciting race. So yeah, I guess as I briefly mentioned earlier, this is the headline race for Group B. There are 5 groups in this tournament, each with 6 entrants. And so, Halodude and Chooch are the top 2 seeds in their group. Ooh. Halodude tries to go for what Rox likes to call RNG skip. If you get the worst RNG from that waddle do, you can attempt to still hit it, but it's very tight. And Chooch, what am I looking at? Oh my goodness, dude. This race is insane. What? Chooch going for high jump Bugsy. What? Okay, this could either pay off. It's still synced. What the heck is this? I'm losing it. Okay, Chooch going for high jump Bugsy. This could either pay off, but he's not getting a good fight. and Halo getting a fight without even getting hit. So high jump Bugsy only pays off if you have a really good fight. And it doesn't seem to be working out for Chooch here. He's getting like, he got like a 5-hit fight, he got grabbed twice. A gamble, not really one that worked out for him, but it is faster with an optimal fight by about 3 seconds. Which I don't know, in a race this tight, I don't know if it was really worth it. Halo picking high jump back up in 3-3. Chooch indeed drove down to Butter Building, but in a different way than usual. So yeah, Halo's like insane consistency just really shining through right now. And so their PBs are over 2 minutes apart, but Halo known for not being the greatest at early game, losing multiple seconds to other top runners in early game, but gaining them all back and more in late game. So this is kind of indicative of what we're seeing right here in this race. Not having the greatest start, but now pulling ahead by over 10 seconds, I would say. And let's see what strat he goes for in 3-4. Goes for drop strat, and he kills his high jump! That is a major blunder. He dropped the high jump too late. So now he's probably going to be heading to the museum, and if Chooch... Oh, or okay, no, I think he's going to be going for the... This is like a 2014 strat, where you take sword. Chooch not really having much more luck in the arena. Look, that ground is covered so well by all the enemies. That guy just hunted him down. And yeah, okay, Halo is doing this. This is the strat done in the 2014 world record by DeZero, 40-43. This was the old strat before keeping high jump through the arena was a thing. And you take sword through bonkers. So it is significantly slower, so Chooch might be able to make up some time here, but he did lose a lot on the arena. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. Chooch expressing his displeasure in the chat. Getting a little final boss there, not being able to enter the door. So yeah. So anyways, as I was going to say, Halo's 2-minute PB, his PB is over 2 minutes faster than Chooch's, so it's really going to be seen as we head into the late game more. And yeah, so Halo floating slowly up. And then now here, right after this dark room, he's going to be able to grab high jump back. So really not hurting him too much, mostly because Chooch messed up so much on that arena. This race has been swinging wildly back and forth so far. Halo making some uncharacteristic mistakes. I believe he came from what I'm guessing. I think he came into this race with no warm up because he was a little late. So he has made a couple uncharacteristic mistakes. Still having a fairly... Well, that might have been a 5-1x butter building, but still acceptable for a race setting for sure. And Chooch having a bit of trouble getting in the door. Both of these runners being members of Moon Crew. This game, if you're familiar with Mario Odyssey's Harriet versus Topper debate, this game has its own. It's whether you guess Sun or Moon as in the boss stage of butter building. And Moon Crew is by far the biggest. There are a few runners in Sun Gang, Kinnan 11 being probably the most prolific. I don't know if I pronounced that right. And then some runners don't guess, like myself. Faster Supersonic, Speedman being a couple others. Marsh. So yeah, there are 3 sides to this argument instead of just 2. So it's definitely a big joke within the community. I mean, people like to tease each other a lot about it. So both runners going for the tornado strat here, which is definitely more consistent. There is a advanced strat where you mix for wheel and that can save up to 5 seconds, but not commonly done, only by top runners, and Halo having semi-retired after his world record back in July 2018. I don't think has picked up that strat quite yet. Getting a bad pattern on the Poppy fight, but still able to mop it up. Chooch, probably still behind 15 to 20 seconds, I think. It might be more. He spaghettied quite a bit near the end of World 3. Meanwhile, Halo is just flying through early World 4 right now. And he is also going to be taking top route. So it had been debated for a long time which route through this blimp room was the fastest, and it's been shown by Marsh that going through the middle is the fastest. But it hasn't been, again, it hasn't been picked up by many runners yet because it's a very recent discovery. Okay, Halo messing up high jump there. Doing it perfectly saves a second over just going through a spark. But, pretty minimal time loss, and okay, Chooch here gonna be showing off the middle route. Basically, the less puffing you do, the better. This route only requires one puff. He actually didn't do the last part of that right, but whatever. I don't know if Halo is going to be going for wheel mix. No, he isn't. Okay. Choosing to go for the consistency as per his normal playstyle. There's another wheel mix you can do there that saves something like 2 to 3 seconds, but loses quite a bit more if you miss it. I don't think either of these runners will be going for it today. Chooch again expressing his displeasure in chat. He is probably behind about 30 seconds now, so he's going to need a pretty big mistake by Halo to close the gap, especially since Halo is going to be going for a faster strat in World 6, but I'll bring that up when we get there. The restream is lagging. Maybe I should refresh. Halodude picking up throw, and he's going to be using it for the next arena. In 4-5 coming up real soon. I guess it's a bit of a lull right now. I can explain the system we're using for group stage for this tourney. If people have followed GSA's Super Mario Odyssey League, I basically ripped this system right off them. The way it works is... Ooh, Halo messing up this arena a little bit. You got a bad turnaround, but backing it up pretty good, knowing the spawn patterns. So, what you do is you play against every other member in your pool, and you'll gain a certain amount of points for winning a match. For winning a match, you will always get 89 points. And even if you lose, if you finish the race, you'll get 1 point. Now, the remaining 40 points is... Ooh, Chooch also having a bit of trouble here. It's a little low on health, but he cleans it up. The remaining 40 points is distributed among the runners depending on how much the winner won by. So, the winner will receive all 40 points if he or she wins by over 10 minutes. And then the points scale linearly in it's 1 point per every 15 seconds. So then if one runner wins by less than 15 seconds, then the loser will get all 40 points. So, especially since there's multiple groups, 5 groups, so that means likely 5 people with a 5-0 record, 5 people with a 4-1 record, etc. Playing your best in every race is very important for determining what seed you get for bracket. Top 16 in points from every group pooled together in one ranking. The top 16 in points are going to move on to bracket. So that's how that's going to work. Ooh, Chooch! Making me real scared right now. Oh my goodness. But he's going to make it through just fine. Halodude is on to Krakow. Getting a really solid fight with high jump. He gets the perfect 5 single or 5 double hit strat. And this is a very solid time, 20:03 out of Grape Garden. 5 health. He's going to be moving on. So Chooch about 40 seconds behind now. Halo just having better movement in most stages. This game is about a lot of them, just little micro optimizations in every room. Oh, Halo missing the door a little bit. Oh my goodness, what was that movement, Halo? What? I don't know, I've never seen that before. That's insane. Somebody clip that. That movement was... wow, alright. So yeah, Halo, having the years of experience, is continuing to impress. Chooch about like a 2050 exit, so 50 seconds behind Halo coming out of World 4. He's going to need to pull something out if he wants to take the win home. Halodude already in 5-2. Oh, getting hit by the ball, and he's going to have to go back to respawn, and that guy can be annoying. So, ball. Alright, so this is an ability that is really only present in this game, and it's original. I guess in like Canvas Curse, Kirby's always a ball. But this ability's weird because it's insanely powerful. Like, oh, I don't know what Halo is doing here. It kills most bosses in 4 hits, kills a lot of mini-bosses in just 2 hits. But it's very difficult to understand and be able to control properly. So being able to use ball well is essential to being a top runner of this game. Chooch, stuck between a rock and a hard place, but gets through. Halo gonna be switching to high jump. And here we go. Through to 5-3 for Halo. Chooch getting hit and losing ball. So not too much going on. 5-3 is just kind of a test of wheel movement. In order to immediately run out of wheel, you can't immediately run out of wheel in this game. There's a specific button sequence you need to press in order to be able to do that. I don't know why exactly, but that's just the way it is. It's called wheel canceling, so Halo having it down pat. Oh! Okay, well, we're gonna keep an eye on this now, because Halo tried to go for the faster double burnings and he dropped an input. So he's now at 1 HP going into this arena. Oh my goodness. So, okay, we're going to have to see if he can get this without dying. If he does take a death, that could be Chooch's opportunity to catch up. So far, so good. He's doing an... That's kind of Halo's own strat. Not the most optimal, but he pulled it off pretty flawlessly. And here, he's probably going to be going for ball swag, and there he is. That's going to be good. Match the visual cue just perfectly. Okay. So Halo just calm and collected in this tough situation, doing the rocks climb and grabbing the tomato. He's back to full health, doesn't need to worry anymore. I think he bounced off something there. So just a little bit of spaghetti, but he's still through. Chooch also going for an older strat. Oh, Halo doing chooch ball. Stealing a strat from his competitor. And Halo going in here, bam bam. Again, just the sheer power of ball. destroying Fireline, and he threads the needle there with burning. Chooch really still not far behind. I think he's closed the gap. I'm not entirely sure where Halo made the mistakes, but I think the gap is under 50 seconds now. He's closed the gap a little bit, so we're going to have to see. Heavy Mole could swing the lead a little bit depending on what luck. Halo, yep, Halo going to be messing up. Ooh, and just barely is going to be able to get another wheel. If he lost that, that would have been a massive time loss. But there's a series of very precise jumps there that you want to do in order to get between those wheelies, and Halo spaghetti them a little bit. But he's through here. He's going to be using the flywheel technique. Turning left with the right timing as you enter water lets you keep your momentum to the direction you want to go. Mixing hammer here. That's an auto mix. You just hold down A and you will get hammer, which is very convenient for fighting Heavy Mole here. And yeah, okay, Halo getting bad RNG is going to... and missing quite some hits here. Maybe Chooch will be able to make up time, but Chooch still behind by probably 40 seconds. Might be 35. No, it's at least 40. But still, he was behind 50 seconds out of World 4, so Chooch slowly gaining ground. It's not over by any means. And remember, because of the point system, you will want to still... if you're going to lose, you want to lose by as little as possible. Chooch nailing hammer mix also. These runners really not making very many big mistakes at all. Oh, Chooch A input probably getting eaten there. Does a grounded swing, but he gets it. Oh no! Okay, Halo gets his burning back, but unable to get up on the platform. He is going to be losing some time there also. Halo now expressing his distaste for World 5. And Chooch heading into World 6. Right on... oh, okay. Well, losing hammer is really not a big deal. Halo into 6-2. And here is where we might see some of the strats diverge a little bit. Really, the standard strat is to grab this tornado and try to keep it through the entirety of World 6, but top runners, such as Halodude, instead opt to go for wheel in World 6, which is much faster, saves about 10 seconds, but is somewhat riskier in a race setting. A lot of it hinges on how your bonkers fight goes. This bonkers fight that you're about to see in just a moment. With Tornado, it's very easy. Oh, okay, you also have to mix for it, but the mix is generally pretty easy, so... first try. Just a simple third tick mix. Oh, and Halodude getting some really good RNG. Also, pausing there to manip bonkers a little bit, having a really good grasp on bonkers patterns. I should probably honestly learn from that. So here you're going to be seeing Chooch get Tornado, and he's going to be using this, which makes the bonkers fight much easier. But because Halo had such a good bonkers fight, it's going to be pretty clear to see how the gap is just... the lead is just going to balloon from here on out. His wheel is just so much faster for World 6. The gamble paid off. But he needs to not lose it. Whichever ability you go for, you have to keep it until 6-6. Because if you don't, you lose a lot of time to a few rooms. Oh man, and Halo really are just turning up the jets right now. This is what he does best, his late game. The best in the world for so many years. Just his consistency. Here we go. He's in the nut shack. I had to mention that, otherwise... well, I mean, Chooch is in this race. He coined the term last tournament. The nut shack followed by the horizontal nut shack. So Halo about a full 6-4 ahead. So the lead has grown to over, or no. Actually, not. It hasn't grown that much, no, because... Oh, Chooch! Falling all the way down, still keeping Tornado, but... This is real dicey right now. He needs to keep this Tornado. Otherwise he's going to fall even further behind. Halo just barreling through the last room of 6-5 with Wheel. That's one of the rooms where it saves by far the most time. That room alone, it probably saves like 3 seconds. Halo finishing up 6-5. Heading into 6-6. So here, the second room of 6-6 is the dreaded UFO room. Having Wheel or Tornado does make it a lot more manageable. Ooh, wow, okay, Halo nailing the second wheel jump there. That one is very precise. That one... being something like a 2-pixel window or something. Halo really just showing up big right now. But Chooch still not far behind. Not any big mistakes besides that 6-4. Halo having a really nice arena here. Oh, what on earth? He got he got the enemy up on the high ledge, but I guess the one in the middle hadn't spawned yet. That was very interesting. 4 HP, he's not going to soft reset. Alright, I feel like I might have in that case. But he's doing a good job blocking Meta Knight's attacks. Unfortunately, he's gotten something like 5 blocks already, and Meta Knight is just barely half dead. 6, 7, oh boy. Chooch making it through UFO room fine though, so he's gonna be falling closely behind. So Halodude 3 HP into 7-1. Now 7-2. If you've been watching this tournament at all, you'll know this level just crushes dreams and ends hopes. And I don't know why Halo dropped sword, but anyways. Halodude, he's gonna want as much health as he can into 7-2 because dying on 7-2 is a major time loss. You probably lose over a minute, but he is not going to go for it. 3 HP 7-2, though that might not matter too much because Chooch just died on 6-6 Arena, this one being the hardest because of ice physics. So Chooch gonna be losing like over 20 seconds there. But it's nothing compared to what Halo's going to lose if he can't get through 7-2, so we're going to have to see what happens here. There are some reliable setups. Halo nailing the bonkers one. Getting grabbed by Fan. Not getting the ball quite right there, but getting him on the way down and instant unballs. He's looking good. And gets the triple on Bugsy. Okay, so he should be fine. You can take one hit on Fire Lion and still have it be okay. Chooch probably about a minute behind. And with Halo having a really solid 7-2. One grab, but that's probably still about a 110. It's looking grim for Chooch. Halo being known to be super consistent in the rest of World 7. So we'll have to see. This is Halo's race to lose now. And Chooch going to be messing up ball mix setup and then getting frozen after. This is not looking good for our people's champion right now. Going to take a death to reset the room. Yeah, possibly forgetting that you have to jump behind that Rocky pretty early if you want to be able to secure the setup. And there, he remembers it for the 3rd time. So there, he finally gets it. He is going to have full health into 7-2. I take that back. Commentator's curse. I guess not floating high enough to dodge that Halodude's beam, but Halo is done with 7-3. Lead ballooning to almost 2 minutes now. So, and Halo's 7-4s are the stuff of legend. Let's just see how clean. Okay, he's not going to try to keep burning here. Taking kind of a beating from these RNG clock rooms that are purely RNG. And Chooch struggling a little bit with Fan right now. I'm not giving him a good pattern at all, but finally gets it. Halo doing some shenanigans in the burning room. He went for UFO mix there, which using the setup he does saves like 1 second if you're really optimal with it. But I guess he knows how far ahead he is. He can afford to style just a little bit. He's going to be heading into the end game of World 7 now. Chooch cursing his luck, but having a very solid 7-2, so looking to be alright. Halodude potentially on pace to 39, maybe? If he gets to 39, he'll be very close. He is pretty far ahead of Chooch right about now. Really good Grand Wheelie fight. And wind tunnel, no problem. Super clean. Using the cocoon trademark strat. Double slide to get past that flamer. And he's going to be heading into the final level in the game. 7-6. This is the Kirby's Dreamland throwback level. Everything, the entire stage is in black and white. Old school graphics. Really well done in my opinion. Even though I don't like Kirby's Dreamland very much. Having also speedrun that game, it's a complete RNG fest. Oh, Chooch having a really clean first room of 7-4. I'm impressed. Okay, can Halo make it through? Yes, he can. Really good cave room. Halo also known for having really, really good 7-6s. Honestly, this is looking like it could be BTT right now. I'll have to keep an eye on how his goal game is. Nailing ball mix. Oh! And choosing just to go for just a little bit of disrespect. I think that probably killed his chance of a 39, but grabbing the switch. Not letting Chooch hear the end of it right now. And yeah, having a commanding lead into DDD, this is 100% all his race to lose at this point. Down up. He gets the perfect pattern. Okay, but then another dive. But up, down, and that's going to be it. Yeah, he cannot 39 anymore. Halo, if you just hadn't gone for Moon, you could have 39. But now we get to see... Oh no, okay, well Chooch is struggling a little bit with the Grand Wheelie fight right now. But does get it. We are going to see one of the Orb Masters in action right now on this left screen right now. Halo being really good at Orb, having the BTT segment for it. Halo along with Mayazumi, the two best people at Orb, having a super clean fight there, and he's going to be moving on to the final boss phase. And Chooch out of 7-5 with wheels, so he is going to be finishing up real quick here. And Halo just kind of coasting to, despite having a rough early start, falling behind in Worlds 1 and 2, catching up, and then just hanging on. Having a fairly commanding victory here over the second seeded Chooch. But Chooch also looking to finish strong. Some really nice movement here in this water room. Okay, Halo not going for early hit, but nailing it regardless. And we're coming up on time here for Halodude. One hit, and the final one. Ooh, he misses the early hit, but that's going to be it. A 40-17 for Halodude. Very, very solid race time. And okay, Chooch, I think he lost wheel in the cloud room. I'm not entirely sure. He's going for bombing. He's gonna miss it with tornado, unfortunately. And here we have both runners going to moon. Chooch deciding to get the switch for extra health. I'm pretty sure just finishing the stage in soft resetting loses less time than that, but he is also going to have to grab ball from 7-4. So Halo looking to be winning by a little over 2 minutes. Now this is when I would invite Halo in for an interview, but unfortunately we don't have time for that right now. SG has something else going on. So we're just going to see Chooch. Still going to be able to get a very high 43 if he can get a good nightmare. Okay. Right, it's Wednesday. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have some Wednesday night magic coming up right after Chooch finishes. But yeah, I guess, okay, since I'm gonna have to get off in a hurry, I guess I can just start saying things now. Make sure you guys follow the runners. Halodude also does Link to the Past, and he does Barony. Also Halo Reach, as per his name. Sometimes. He runs lots of different things. Really chill stream, one of my favorite streams, actually. To give him a follow, and Chooch, runner of several different Kirby games. Also, really chill stream. Give them both a follow. Halo, you got a 4019. Why are you tilted, dude? And I guess give me a follow if you want. I also run a bunch of different Kirby games. I have the world record in this one. So I stream that sometimes. Superstar Ultra, Amazing Mirror, other stuff. And yeah. Exclamation mark Kirby, that is the Nightmare Dreamland tournament bracket and schedule. So there's going to be 3 more matches going on tomorrow. There's one at 6:30, May Azealia versus Dark Shadows. There's Funky Cat versus Thomasian 99. Chooch finishing with a 43-11, very nice. And then there's one more which I don't remember. But alright. That is going to have to be it from me. Stay tuned on this channel for Wednesday Night Magic coming up right now. Good games to both our runners. And yeah. More Kirby in the next few days. And I think I will be signing off.